EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to get...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Nick Chubb, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They go with Jacobs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Seven, our score after 1.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Once again, it's Jacobs. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll throw left side to start out. That's complete. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chubb will get the call, running left. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw.
That is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They go with Chubb on second down.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll set up a throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2nd and 6. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
18, Pioneer.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So the defense able to force an interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They're going to look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. A little juke. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Panther 11.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
18 Rattler.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. But Rutgers kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They run it again with Chubb. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Now a 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
18. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very solid gain of 27.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Come 19. Cut 19. Go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. The solid stiff arm. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 77 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, so this is a first down.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
70
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Butker's kick here is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Again, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Back to throw again. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
as expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
He'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Josh Jacobs, 41 yards.
And the Raiders extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter, because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here's 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. He completes this to Sutton. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Here we go. First and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the...
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2